Alrighty guys, real quick, y'all see these 3 parts? Yes, the mechanic is not here today to diagnose this car. It's a holiday today, Monday. All right, tomorrow is the 4th, so I guess he on vacation. JT, we need you to put these parts on. The guy ain't here. Can you do it? Sure, I'm a team player. Look what we got here, guys. Y'all see this purge valve? This is an ESUM gas, and of course, last but not least, this is a gas cap, but this is not your ordinary regular gas cap, guys. Y'all see this? This is a OEM Mopar gas cap. This is one I highly recommend you use, guys. Do not use those German aftermarket cheap fuel caps, okay? Now, what are the relationship with these? They all ESUM related. Likely he had a P0456. Did he need all 3? Likely not, guys, but I'm gonna talk to y'all in a full video on why mechanics usually go for all 3. Okay, as I put each one of these on, I will discuss this, so I need y'all to stay tuned for the full video. But for now, I got to get these parts replaced so this customer can come pick up their car. Y'all stay tuned for the full video. Alrighty guys, we're here with the long video. I hope y'all saw that shorts video. All right, now, so why would a mechanic replace all 3 of these parts? Yes, there is a relationship, guys. Like I say, he was likely tackling P0456. So when I get all these parts on, let me go over them one by one. We're gonna start with the purge valve. Purge, what does this purge valve do and why is it needed in an automotive vehicle? Okay, purge is typically, this is a valve. All right, what its job is to do, guys, this car is equipped with what we call a vapor canister. The canister is used to store all the vapors, right? After so long, you just can't. Now the vapors will end up going through the engine to be burned at a later time, but you just can't do that all the time. So you got to have a storage device, and what car makers use is a charcoal canister. All right, so at a predetermined time, this is a connector on here. All right, the computer, the PCM, will direct this purge valve to activate. There's 2 ports on here, right? One's going to a vacuum line and one's going to the vapor canister. When this is activated, those vapors are going into the purge valve and being directed into the intake manifold. All right, remember when I say it's at a predetermined time, okay? So it's gonna burn those vapors out the tailpipe cleanly. The cat converter gonna clean all of those emissions up, all right? That's the whole goal with emission system. So your car will not emit harmful gases out into the atmosphere. All right, and a car will produce harmful gases. We have a cat converter, we have a whole emission system I can speak about on another video, but right now I want to get through this. So let's get this thing replaced. Where is it? Remember guys, they live in different places on different cars. This is a Dodge Journey 2015 model, maybe a little 4-cylinder engine. So when you're looking for a part, guys, you might want to find out what they do. That will help you find its location. Okay, that will simply help you find where that part live. In this case, the purge valve is visible, right? You can see it straight down here. Now I've already started unhooking some things. All right, I got the line off right here and the line off right here. Now as far as it's connected to a bracket, guys, there's a little, let me take it all the way out. First unhook the connector. All right, let's get this. I've already taken it off the bracket. Let's get this connector. Y'all know the little red tab that I always give mechanics fits. All right, so I'm gonna bring the whole purge valve with the hoses on it. All right, so at this point, guys, it's real self-explanatory and easy to replace. What I was dinging with was this little lever right here. Just push that in and slide this off of this bracket right here. All right, hope y'all can see that. So there's nothing real major technical about it. However, if you need to replace it, that's what you need to do. And make yourself familiar with these type connections, okay? They're all gonna have a little locking tab on it, and you simply push in on the releasing tab and then pull off, okay? So let me get this on, then we're gonna move on to the next part, which is the ESUM. This is more simpler, so we'll tackle this. In fact, I don't see an O-ring. Yes, guys, I gotta have an O-ring. I don't know if he wrote it up and they didn't bring it to me. Yeah, this thing has the seal. This lives on, all ESUMs live directly on the vapor canister, charcoal canister. They can go by several different names. All right, so I will put this on with a new seal. Okay, I don't know if it's on the Espen or not, but damn it, if I'm doing it, it's getting a new seal. All right, so let me get this purge valve on, and we're gonna move on to the ESUM. All right, no sense in, right, this is a waste of footage, right, y'all? I'm finna transfer this hose to this port, vice versa, and then I'm gonna hook it back up. All right, let's get it. Alrighty guys, we got the new purge valve on. Now let's deal with the eSIM, right? Only thing about the eSIM, guys, remember what I told you, it lives. It's always attached to the vapor charcoal canister, which is typically underneath the car. So I had to get this car in the air, guys. So let me rack this car and get it up in the air, and we can proceed with replacing this. And also I gotta go get an O-ring, y'all. Let's continue. Alrighty guys, I got it up in the air. Here you go. Here's my new eSIM and O-ring. But here's where the eSIM lives, guys. Remember what I told y'all, it always lives on the vapor canister. All right, so let's get this thing off. All right guys, it's gonna have a hose going to it, and of course an electrical connector. Let's get both of these off. All right, maybe a little harder than that on your car depending on the age. Let's get this connector off. Now, as far as releasing or removing the eSIM off of the canister, there's a little tab right here, guys. If you don't have fingernails, you might want to just use a screwdriver to pry in there and get that tab to release. Where's my screwdriver? Alright, you heard that click? That means it is now activated. Now guys, I'm gonna put the electrical connector on, but before I put the hose on, I want to smoke test this system and see if there's no more leak, guys. Remember, I didn't diagnose this car, however, I'm semi-responsible for the repair success. After all, I installed the parts, okay? I just like to protect my image. I'm not saying he diagnosed it wrong. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm gonna hook my my hose up and run a smoke test and verify. So I have done everything except replace the fuel caps. So I'm gonna pop the fuel caps on him. Let me go get the evap leak detection machine, and we're gonna hook up at this eSIM and verify that this car is in fact fixed. All right, it's nothing like just putting parts on and not verify that you fixed anything, because I don't know his diagnosis. I could at least know the end results. All right, yeah, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just put these parts on and let this car go. All right, yeah. So let me go get the smoke machine. Let me pop on this fuel cap. That's pretty simple. No sense in me recording this. And I'm gonna hook up right here and test and see if the system is now leak free. All right, let's get it. Alrighty guys, I have my hose hooked up to the eSIM, so what I'm gonna do is tie my hose into this line. Alright, let's get it. Alright guys, what we're doing here, I am simply verifying that the car is fixed. I need this ball to drop all the way to the bottom, signaling that there's no more evaporative emission system leaks. Okay, I need it to drop all the way to the bottom and stay there. Okay, right now it's filling up the evap system and it's checking for leaks, so it may take a little time, but I refuse to deliver this car to the customer not knowing if it's fixed or not, even though I didn't diagnose it. Okay, so y'all hold tight. Let's see if this ball drop. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Y'all see that? I'm all the way at the bottom, guys. This evap system is fixed. Remember my motive here. I did not want to deliver this car if it still had a leak. So I was determined to find out that the car is fixed. Even though I didn't diagnose it, I installed the parts. So some of the responsibility will lie on me, and I don't want that to happen because I value my image. All right, I'm done. That's all I have. First of all, I'm going to explain to the relationship between these three parts. All right, y'all stay tuned for that. Ready guys, let's talk real quick. Yes, I got that car done. Remember I told y'all we're going to talk about the relationship between these three parts, because the chances of all three of these parts going bad at the same time is slim to none. All right, now the way mechanics look at it, obviously one of the mechanics got bit before a long time ago They did a smoke test, found out it was this. Car came back a week later, they found out it was this. So to avoid that, mechanics like to simply replace all three, okay, because their relationship is so close to each other. All right, now from an individual standpoint, because this part right here is used the most, you know, on off when you're getting ready to fuel, chances are this seal can just simply leak and cause your evap leak. This one, not so. However, I have seen these fail over time simply just from internal failure. This one failed quite a bit. All right, smoke tests usually reveal a leak right around this seal area, so we tend to replace this. So a lot of mechanics, like I say, I've even heard of mechanics putting this together as a package, selling it as a emission tune-up package. All right, yeah, so we've grown over the years to just be accustomed to replacing all three and being done with it, guys. To each his own. However way you do diagnosis, do it your way. Figure out if that's the way you want to do it. It can cut down on rechecks. All right, stay tuned.